This is a tarot card reading for the Zodiac Sign Gemini for the week of the 24th of January till the 2nd of February 2021. I start with the past and then I will talk about what situations you're in at present, and then I tell you what the cards give us for the future. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates, and please like and subscribe or leave a comment if you like. Starting with the past, I see that there is this person in your life. I see this throughout the reading. They feel very much connected to you. You also, in the past, where you felt very connected to them. Actually, I do think that you still feel it, but you're not together anymore. You had this love relationship in which I believe you have given a lot from yourself. You really did everything for this person. You really loved them very much. And so it's very difficult for you to disconnect yourself from them. I can see that this is like, it lays on this row. It's like you have given a lot from yourself with the Queen of Cups. This person is like a very nurturing person. They take care of people and they are very nice. They are listening, and I think that you really love this person. You gave a lot from yourself, that person did not attach themselves. They kept for themselves very much. And you can see on this card of the Queen of Cups, I feel always that this is like, it's an awkward cup. It's like they're looking at that. It's like, what am I in? Or they wonder, why are they giving themselves so much to this person who can't attach to them or can't attach to anyone in a relationship. So there are some issues there. Why this person, they really very much love you. That's not a problem. But I think that maybe they haven't learned it. They have been maybe brought up in a different way, and you feel left out. So I can see that throughout this reading, this person really wants to get to you. They can't let you go, but they also don't know how to get to you. You have the moon, so in which I think that because it lays next to the reversed world, I think that you both felt stuck in this. You really wanted maybe to be together, but you couldn't get together. And I believe that you maybe both didn't understand why that was. You really came to the same circle again and again that you really wanted to break out of, but I think you couldn't. And I think that it is, the moon is lighting up all the issues, I believe. And so I believe that you have been working on yourself, or you are working on yourself now. And I think that you start to see where all these complications are. Where are all these, why can't you just walk this path here in the middle to your direction? Why is the world reversed? So I think that's what you're looking at present, because you see that you come into this cycle each time again with this person, and then something happens why you can't be together. I think this is maybe a karmic cycle, something that you need to learn something from. And in the past, it's like it is repeating itself. I think that is what happened here. I think you couldn't break it. You couldn't break through because the love was intense, I think. But it was also, I think there has been a lot of hurt in this as well, because you felt, maybe it was awkward, or you didn't feel the love that you really wanted to receive. And it lays next to the Page of Swords. This person wants to wants to cut this, wants to be with you, and they really love you, but they can't cut this cycle. They can't do it because it is still a page. It's not someone who really understands how to have a mature relationship like that. You have the Three of Wands, so I think that you really need to get away from this cycle, get away, breakthrough. I think you really worked. You maybe at work expanded maybe a business, or maybe you looked at a different direction of how you could. You really focused on work, I think, as well. Maybe you had to travel for work, or you were looking at like more into the future of how you were going to change things for the better for yourself. And that is because it lays next to the Knight of Swords as well. And the Knight of Swords, yeah, it is like it's maybe for very few of you it was an abusive relationship. I think for the majority it's not abusive, but it is somebody who really doesn't know what they are trying to keep. So it's like next to the Page of Swords here, that Page of Swords, it's like going with its swords in the air, maybe with words, maybe they make promises, or maybe they are saying what they want to change, and that they are going to change, and that it won't be the same thing. And then, it changed into the same pattern again. This has to do with their love for you, because it lays next to the Nine of Cups. I think this can also mean someone who is, obsessed with this relationship and doesn't know how to get out, because they have a very strong feeling, but they don't know what this relationship is, or how to come out of this. With this card, it's like, these two things, they are still behind you. So I think that it is maybe a routine, a work, something that you did in the past. Also this person, these two things are still there, in the background. You are already holding the wand for a new future, a different future. But this is very difficult for you to expand. I think it is also because there are difficult times. There were difficult times ahead of you, what's going on in the world right now. But I can see that, the plans, you are just going to work on it, and they are growing, because you see there are some leaves on this. And so they are growing, and the growth is to just leave this behind. But I see it coming back several times, also in the Seven of Swords and in the Six of Swords in your future. That it is really difficult to disconnect yourself from this person. But I think at present, you see that you are getting clearer about your own role in this cycle, in this in the world where everything seems to repeat itself. I think this was a cycle of where you tried to, as the Queen of Cups, try to get closer and closer to this person, and then the reaction was that they got more and more detached from you, and so that never works, of course. I think that you realize that you need this type of love, a different kind of love from the person you are with, and that it will never work in this kind of routine that you had, or this kind of habits, both if you don't break it through. And therefore you have the card Unrequited Love. I don't think there is not enough chemistry, that's what it says, to keep this relationship going. But I think you realize that you can't keep this relationship going because the other person can't attach. They can't, because they hold on to their insecurities. They hold on to maybe routines or something that they don't want to let go. They hold on to their heart. Maybe they have been really hurt in the past, and they can't open up. They can't, and they have really a lot of love for you, but it is a feeling for them that they can't touch themselves. I think that this is a person who is just has locked themselves up, so to say, and they can't, they need a lot of security, and so they won't share themselves with you. But they have really difficulties with this. They tell you they want you back, they keep coming back, and they want to, they are like, it's like this person is trying to hit the clouds, so with the right answers. They're looking for the right answers, but they just don't have it. They just can't understand why this is not working, because they love you so much. And why this is repeating itself. They don't understand themselves why they want to come back to you all the time. But they are trying without going within. They are not going within like you do. You are the star in this, and they can't do that. They can't reflect on themselves like you do. And I think this is a relationship from the past, but they still have these feelings for you. And I think you were still, or maybe at present, you're still looking at each other, maybe via online, social media, that kind of thing. I don't think you really have contact with each other at present, or you are in separation. I think it is over, this relationship, but you're still... there are still enough feelings to check each other on social media. And it is like this. You really, I think both of you are maybe blindfolded. I think it's more the other person who is blindfolded, because they are really trying to get back, but they also want to move forward, and you both of you the same. I think if with you, I think that this is also, you still have feelings, you're still checking them, you still hear about them, maybe there's even gossip about them, maybe somebody's talking about them to you, and you still have that love for them, you still do. But you also want a new beginning. You want something more passionate. You want maybe a new relationship in which somebody can attach to you, somebody who is open to you and is warm, and that you have a warm feeling, and that you don't feel like misunderstood or left in the cold, or that you can't go to them with your emotions or your feelings. You can't open up to them, because they won't understand this kind of love that you have to give, or they don't it's not like you just don't feel that it is enough. And it's strange, because you do love them very much, but you just can't do it anymore. So you have this Nine of Cups. That's also, it's like a wish card. So what you can see is like, they wish to come back to you. They still want it, and they keep doing that, even whatever it takes, because they are like maybe even rigorous about it. But you, this lays next to the Death card. So I believe that is really like you are going through a very big change. For this, your wish is something else than theirs. Your wish is to find someone who can emotionally express themselves, who is emotionally with you, with a lot of passion, and yeah, you just really want now a new beginning. I believe it's someone else. And yeah, for some of you, maybe you have met someone already that you believe that you can have this with. I think for most of you, you're still, maybe, I don't think you're stuck, but you're still thinking about this person. But it is really like you're really going to put an end to this whole cycles. I think for most of you, that was the end of your relationship. And I think that it's not like for some of you, it's not like the end of the complete relationship, but you really feel that you're moving on. You are moving on to something that you know will be better for you in the future. You know that this relationship, as it was, it took too much out of you. It took too much energy from you. It's like this whole energy you have put in this person. But if they are not, if they can't give that back to you, or if you feel like you're each time for a closed door, so to say, then yeah, that ends, and it is like the feelings are slowly going away with this. And so yeah, you keep them yeah, in the near future. Yeah, you keep this person more as a memory. This is like, yeah, you see it, you had good times, yeah, and you really have tried, and yeah, maybe even you see them again. But when you see them again, I think that you know for yourself. I recently saw in this card as well, this person is like dreaming away, looking at something else. They maybe want something else. And yeah, that's you who are like, okay, this person keeps coming back and offering you this, because remember, it's based on memories, and it's based on good times, the good feeling that they have, or this connection, this karmic connection, this feeling that they have with you. But it's not anymore the reality, and you realize that in the future. In the Seven of Swords, this person feels that they can't leave you yet. They can't. So they take most of their emotions, or they take most of their things with them, and they are going, and they maybe say, yeah, I will leave you forever. But that's not true, because they do leave two swords in there for you to find later, so that they can come back to you again. Yeah, this is not, I don't believe this is like a card where somebody is stealing something from you, or betrayal, or that. I don't think it is that. I think it is like they need to still, they feel still so connected with you, that they still want this, and they don't want to lose you. And so that's why they leave these two swords for you there, so that you will find them, or that they can come back to you, so that they can come back forever. But yeah, yeah, I think that that is not what's going to happen, because I see you leave here, and you see there are two swords, the same swords there. They left them, but yeah, even if they are there, you're leaving. There is this card with it's like the Ace of Wands, so that is for you. I think a new beginning. You are going to have this new beginning with someone you are passionate about, and it is closer than you think, because so this is in the future. So in the near future, you see, you're definitely not going back to them, however much they try. You're leaving that situation, and then yeah, you are going to feel passionate again about something else. You want a new beginning, and that's why you are going to leave this. You're going to leave this person who left the two swords behind. And yeah, it's something that yeah, you didn't want in the past. You couldn't believe you would do this, you would come to this conclusion, or that you would really leave this person ever, or that you could feel so much better without them, or that you would make the decision because you really felt so attached to them, you felt connected to them, you thought you could never break this cycle, but you are doing it. And yeah, so it is like, yeah, of course this person left these 2 swords, but it is about what you do with it. Are you going to pick up the swords and say, okay, I take you back? No, what you do is like, okay, so here, this is what happens with these 2 swords that you're leaving from me. I just take them with me away from you. And that's what you're doing. So you're really going to disconnect yourself from this person. And that is because I think there is something, you feel something is coming on your way. I think that you maybe either have met this person already, and otherwise you're going to meet that person in the future who you can have this passion with. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And this is like, yeah, this is the person that could well be somebody, yeah, this is a beautiful love that is given by the universe to you. It's something that this is what you have been, this is what you wanted actually. This is what you wanted with this person. You have been working on yourself here to break out of that cycle. You didn't want this anymore. And you wanted somebody who could show emotions, be emotional with you, and share your emotions with. This person didn't share them with you. You couldn't get to them. And this person, you can get to them, and they are passionate with you. They want something with you, and yeah, there is going to be a new beginning for you. Yeah, I can see that. So you have here maybe. Yeah, this is also, maybe you meet them at work as well, because this is showing a light on, yeah, on somebody, somebody's skills, or something that, something on paper, a contract, or so it can be that this has to do something, maybe also with moving house, but it's something that you meet this person who, yeah, maybe on a place where you don't expect it. Yeah, meet this person, but this person is like, yeah, they really want to, yeah, be really together with you. They are very social people. They want to, yeah, they are more like a person who is like wants to form a team with you, or wants to be really together with you. And you have this card, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And so I think that is what you can expect in the future, yeah, with a new person. That I think that you have been really calling out, because you have been working on yourself, and because you broke this cycle. So Gemini, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.